Hey, what is going on, Swag Nation? It is your boy D-Free, and I am back again with another video for you guys. So if you guys did not know, about 2 months ago I released a video about my theories on how Vegeta was able to make his ascension to Super Saiyan God. Now that video has gotten a lot of love and I deeply appreciate it, but I kind of felt like I needed to elaborate a little bit. Essentially, in that video, my theory was that Vegeta was able to make the ascension to Super Saiyan God because he took part in the God Ritual and was able to get some of the God Ki via the God Ritual, even though he was not the main focus. Now, I think that's a very, very viable theory. A lot of people have latched on and had similar thinking. I was actually the first person on YouTube with the video topic such as that, and I honestly felt like I needed to elaborate on my initial video because at the time that I recorded that video, the Goku and Beerus fight in Dragon Ball Super had not even begun. So that being said, I think there was a lot of significance in how throughout the duration of the fight, they kept on cutting back to Vegeta simply to show that he's able to keep up. If you recall, all the other characters with the exception of Dende and Whis were not able to see the fight / sense the fight. Dende and Whis were able to sense Beerus and Goku because they were god entities and they were able to sense that godly ki. But all the other characters, when they were in Bulma's spaceship, pod, thingy-majig, whatever the hell it was, were not able to sense. They were trying to watch and they couldn't watch because they were moving too fast. And Vegeta, unless he was going total badass, total rogue, was able to keep up the entire time. And I thought there was a lot of significance in that because there were instances where they just kept going back to him just cuz, and they would show him for like 4 or 5 seconds, 6 seconds, and then go back to the fight. And it's like, this guy is really paying attention. He's observing this level of power, this fight, and it's like, wait a minute, how is this guy doing this when he's not supposed to be able to because he's not a god? You know what I'm saying? So I think that was very significant. And the thing about this is that there are other ways that Toriyama can spin this. Toriyama is a master troll, almost as good as Masashi Kishimoto, but I'll save that for another day. Like, for instance, another few different ways this can spin is like, hey, maybe Goku was like, hey Vegeta, you know you want to become a Super Saiyan God? Give me your hand real quick. Boom, God Ki. They just rocking out, you feel me? Hey, Goku could potentially just hand him some ki. Maybe Vegeta is actually a descendant of the original Super Saiyan God. A lot of people were speculating that initially, back on Battle of Gods, pre-Resurrection F, definitely pre-Super. That's actually kind of viable now because if you recall in the Battle of Gods film, that silhouette for the Super Saiyan God, when they were explaining the Super Saiyan God transformation, looked a lot like a Vegeta ancestor. That hair, man, that's trademark. You know, and like I said, there's just different ways this can go. It really is just really interesting. Or maybe Whis is gonna point out some other way for Vegeta to do it because he noticed that Vegeta was able to keep up. He would be like, hey, you're actually already a god, or something like that. If they actually do make Vegeta a god, I don't think they'll make him a Super Saiyan God like the red hair one. I think that form is done because you have to kind of realize that form is incomplete. It's not the mastered form. A lot of people still honestly think that form is stronger than the blue haired Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. I don't understand why, but their thinking is that that form is the full power god, whereas Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan is a watered down version. That's what they think, and I don't understand why in the progression of Dragon Ball you would really think another form would come out that'd be weaker than the original form. That doesn't make any sense. When does that ever happen? That would be the ultimate curveball, and not even only a curveball, it just really wouldn't make sense. I think that if we saw Vegeta become a Super Saiyan God, or he got God Ki once again, that would be something along the lines of Saiyan Beyond God. If you guys don't know what that is, that's essentially their base forms. And I think it would be something along those lines, and he'd just train in that form, because in the beginning of Resurrection F, Goku and Whis are training in that form. Goku, Whis, and Vegeta are training in that form on Beerus's planet. So I think it'll be something along those lines. I don't think we'll actually see the red-haired form. If we do, hey, more power to you if you're a fan of that. But I don't see a reason, you know, based on a marketing aspect, to hold back on that form for so long with all the merchandise, movies, everything they're doing in Japan. I mean, they have Beyblades for Dragon Ball, a rip-off Beyblades, of course. They've got a whole lot of stuff, backpacks, and just merchandise, posters, and all that stuff hasn't been localized to us yet, but they're still making a heap off of Dragon Ball Super. And if they actually make Vegeta a red-haired form, it will be something that wouldn't last. It lasts about 2 or 3 episodes because he's going to immediately get past it. Because that's not a good form, guys. It has a time limit. The Super Saiyan God form has a time limit. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, or Saiyan Beyond God, base form, whatever you want to call them, they don't have that. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about the video. Let me know what you guys think about Super Saiyan God Vegeta and how he will attain God Ki initially. Will it be something that Whis says? Will it be something that Whis points out? Obviously, we know they train with Whis, but how did it get to the point that they began training with Whis? Is Whis able to do something? Does Whis have some sort of special abilities that he brings out? Now, if you do those type of things, then hey, why didn't he do that in the first place? You know what I'm saying? If you think that, then why didn't he do that in the first place? Why'd they have to ask Shenron when Whis could just do it? You know, it's just so many different things. I feel like the whole God Ritual thing, it's kind of confusing, because I feel like at times us theorists or us Dragon Ball YouTubers kind of think a little bit too deep when Toriyama's not trying to think that deep. I don't know. Let me know you guys' thoughts though. Once again, be sure to check out my other channel. It will be linked in the description. That's where I do all my other Nintendo shit. I'm over there daily, so you guys go check that channel out. Follow me on Twitter. I have an Instagram, I have a Facebook, all that shit's at DFreeDBZHD to stay up to date with me and the channel. You guys want to talk to me personally, that's how you guys can do it. That's it for me, guys. Leave a like on the video. Peace out though.